What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Will back again to do some pitcher projections. Today is August 19th. And before we get into today's projections, I'm going to ask you to like, comment, subscribe if you want access to all the pitcher plays, all the home run plays, and more. Um, join the Dub Club, YouTube Tier 3, Executive Tier. Link is in the description. All right. So it's a seesaw, guys. Yesterday, it was not it was not it was not so good. 0 for 4 on our picks, and we're gonna go over it. Um, 12 for 23 for 52%. I told y'all I don't like unders, and I was fading people yesterday that I shouldn't have faded. Um, look, all these unders, I was busted, man. Like 52%, bro. Trash day. No excuses. Um, let's look at some of the sellers. Libertor showed up. I faded him. He went over. Gossman, I thought he could get 5 against Pittsburgh. Apparently not. Got 4. Faded Skeens, and he was like, I'm going to show you. You know, he got 8. Faded Flaherty, he fucking showed out. He got 9. Like, come on, bruh. Gilbert, this was supposed to be somewhat of a good matchup, bro. What happened? And then Suarez, faded Suarez. Like I said, man, it just was just bad, bad. Let's go over the report from yesterday. The two-leg pick of the day. I told y'all I had, it was a risk going in, and my read was bad. And what happened? Gomez with 3, and Madero's right at 3. I needed him to go over, and then I needed 2 more out of Gomez. But I'm gonna do better today, guys. I got you. All right. Past performance of the day, once again, Gilbert. Logan Gilbert out in Seattle. 2 innings pitched, 9 hits, 6 earned runs, no walks, 1K, and he let up 2 home runs. Pass of the day. And in that same game, the pitcher of the day, you got Ranger Suarez. He pitched 6.2 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, no walks, 10 Ks, but he did let off a homer. Uh, our live parlay build, it was off. Gossman, Skeens, Flaherty, Gilbert, Suarez. Wrong reads. Faded and believed in the wrong people. We'll do better today. My safe play. Singer let us down. Just needed 1 more out of him. Thought that would be a safe. I thought, Singer getting 5 against the Angels, bro. But apparently not. Uh, over, under, over. This was a spicy play. And just the reads were just wrong. Kyle Freeland out in Colorado. And they wound up beating the Dodgers yesterday. Nah, and I didn't see that. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody did. So that is yesterday's report. And let's get into today's report. Our matchup of the day it's definitely that Houston Detroit matchup. You got Hunter Brown versus Tarek Skubal. If you look at our top 5 pitchers of the day, they're number 1 and 2. So that's going to be a good game. We'll go over my pick of the day at the end. I did my projections here, but we're going to go over these 4 games: Houston, Detroit, Seattle, Philly, Yankees, Rays, and Rangers, KC. All right. First up, let's get to the game of the day. And I know Dez gonna have some fire for y'all. It's Dinger Tuesday, you know what I mean? I know he in the lab already, for some more. He already got his shit whipped up. I'm late. You want access to those picks? Link in the description. Um, Matchup of the day: Hunter Brown and Scooble. Okay, Hunter Brown line 6.5. Scooble's line is at 7.5. Now, if you guys remember, Scooble is on my temporary ban list. This is he's right there. We need to probably add some more people, but he's on the temporary ban list, and I'm like, damn, this is a juicy matchup. He didn't let me down 2 times in a row, guys. So I'm not gonna have him on any parlays today. He's on the temporary ban, but I am gonna break down this game. Um, Now watch he show out tonight, you know what I mean? But I'm not. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. All right. My reads have been off lately with the Tigers, bro. I faded Flaherty yesterday. You see what he did. You know what I mean? He's they about to make me use words I shouldn't be used. Uh, but let's get into it. Let's start with Hunter Brown, 6.5. There he is. Let's see, over 6.5. I didn't mean to put that there. Clear. Uh, okay. um, Season, more green than red. You got 58%. I slapped some filters on away, way Tigers batting. Let's reset. Okay. They do have some head-to-head history. Let's look at it. Each time he went over, and they were all last year. Um, 7, 9, and 9 with at least 5 innings, 5 to 7 innings. Uh, he didn't give me 4 to 5 hits, and he gave up home runs in 2 out of 3. But he's getting those Ks. I don't see that stopping. Let's see. Let's look at his last 5. Last 5, he is it the competition? You got Boston, Yankees, Boston, Oakland, Seattle. Hmm. Last 10. Okay, there we go. Texas, Cleveland, 3. Colorado, Angels, 4. See, this is, man, I don't know. I'm seeing inconsistencies here. Um, Against tougher teams, he's not getting that 7 number. Against teams he is, but then there's a couple where he don't. So it's like, I don't know, man. All right, so looking at the last 20, seems like lately he's been in a funk. I don't know. April, May, he was on fire. End of May, June, I'm seeing, all right. Just June, he was all right, man. I'm just seeing lately, these last 10 and 5 games, necessarily the last 5. It's giving me concern. But he's playing the Tigers. Um, I don't like the over. Let's see what is 5. 5 will be safe, I feel. That's not bad. Let's go with 5. You get 5 for sure. Scooble. Flaherty just got 10, or yeah, like no, Flaherty had 9. And yeah, Scooble, man, I ain't even gonna, I'm thinking he's gonna get the same amount. But you see these last 2 games? These last 2 games have been shit, bro. Even though he got 6 here, that's shit for Scooble. Like, bro, I had you for second. uh, all right. His line is at 7.5. See, that's crazy, bro. Like, damn. All right, look at the season. For the season, 54%. Slap some filters. Home games, matchup grade. Right? 56%. Um, we know he do have head to head. This is not division rival, but what do you call that? League rival. A division 7.5. Let's look at the head to head. He never went over 7.5. These were all last year. He's better this year, but you see this last five. I don't think he goes over, you know. I don't. But we know how my Tiger predictions been lately. So I'm gonna go with that 6. I know he'll get that, you know. The 6 is probably boo-boo odds. Let's check. Oh, that's not horrible. All right, let's go with 6 for Scuba, bro. 6. Hunter Brown 5. Anything more than that is, you know what I mean, exceeding expectations. But feel free to take that over for Brown and that over for Scooble too, or under, however you feel it. You know, I think you go over though. If I had to gun to my head, you know. Let's get into the next matchup, Seattle and Philly. You got, what is it, Brandon Miller? I'm thinking basketball. Okay, Bryce Miller and Christopher Sanchez. Uh, Miller line is at 3.5. Why did I just do that? I meant to go here. Miller. 3.5. Season snapshot. Okay. Not many games. Only 10 games this year. And let's see. We could do some filtering. 3 out of 4, 75%. Let's see. He got some head to head. Let's check it out. Was it? It was last year. 4 Ks and 4 innings. 4 earned runs, 6 hits, no home runs. Let's look at his last 5. It's not good. He got Ks against teams he's supposed to, Angels. But look at this, man. 1 against Oakland, bro. Got 3 against Toronto. That's respectable. But I don't know, man. This doesn't look good, man. This is not convincing. And he's pitching like he's giving you 4 or 5 innings, bro, with only 2, 3 Ks. Let's look at his last 10. Man, I don't like seeing this, right? So it's like, damn. It's his last 5 that look bad, but look at his last 10. It's like, okay. And then what about the 20? Man, so this is telling me he is in a funk right now. Uh, that's what that's telling me. The head-to-head he's went over. Lately, he's been shitty. The last 5 games have been shitty. So with that said, I'm gonna go with that safe 3, I feel like he'll get 3, you know. Got 4 against him last year. He could very well go over. I'm putting him at 3. Think he'll get 3. Could very well go under as well, but I feel like he'll get 3. Let's look up Sanchez. Chris Sanchez. His line is at, whoa, 6.5. Okay. Now, okay, let's see. Thought I had it on head to head, but I didn't. All right. Season snapshot is more red than green. You got 38%. Let's slap some filters on it. It's a home game. Look up the Seattle matching batting matchup grade. You got 50%, at least 6Ks, right? So we take away the filter. We look at his last 20, last 10, last 5, and then the head to head. No head to head. I'm looking at the last 5 and everything caps at 6. Is Seattle. I think he can keep that momentum. Let's go Sanchez for 6. Is that right at the number? Yeah, it is. He could go over. Next game, we got the Yankees and Tampa Bay. We got Rodon versus Bass. This is a pretty good matchup too, strikeout wise. Lines are at 5.5 and 6.5. Uh, let's look up Bass. Where is he? You gonna make me type Shane, bro? Yeah, all right. Line is at 5.5. Look at the season, 54%. Let's slap some filters on this. The Yankees, you, in your head, you like over, man. Easy. Easy, bro. Easy over. Filters don't help us. Not really. All right. No hit. Oh, he do got head to head, but he have not went over 5 with the last outing being in April. He only had 3Ks in 3 innings, 5 earned runs, 4 hits, and a home run. Let's look at his last 5. Last 5 games look decent. He's pitching over 4 innings. He's giving you at least 4. Let's look at the 10. I'm going, let's see. The head to head is making me hesitant. The last 20. I'm thinking I'll go safe here with that 5, even though last time he faced him, he only got 3. Mm. Last 5 games, the White Sox, he got 4. And then Boston, 3. These 2 games are concerning here, but he righted the ship and he's been giving you at least 5, At least 5. It's the Yankees. If his line is at 5.5, bro, he's going over. Oh, it's at 6.5. All right, cool. That changes things. That definitely changes things. 6.5. Hmm. But he's 3 games, bro. All right, I'm gonna go 6. That's it. I'm going 6. Shane Bass, 6. Rodon, 5.5. I thought Rodon's line would be 6.5, but it's not. What have he been doing lately? Let's see. Over 5.5. Slap it on the season. 56%. But lately, he's been struggling. Let's see what away games matchup grade. Okay, 3 out of 5. Let's clear the filters and look at his last 5 games. Don't like his last 5. Toronto, tough competition. Minnesota, you got 5. Texas, that was a poor outing. Uh, no, you know, see, look at this. Last 10, man, it's like 4, 5. We got 8 against the Cubs. That was like, okay, you know, but you got the Angels, Miami. Oh, yeah, and Miami was, okay. Got 9 against Miami. He's inconsistent, bro. Rodon, inconsistent. Uh, they do have head to head. Look at that head to head. He's giving you at least 5. Hmm. Which Rodon shows up today, right? That's the question. Let's look at his last 5. He got 5 against Minnesota. I don't, I don't like the over, but I'll give him 5. And on the head to head likes it. You know what I mean? Head to head, going 5. Rodon 5. Boom. And we said Bass for 6. Let's type this in. Boom. Bass 6. That that 5 is not bad, but I'm walking the line here. Bass should get 6. Could get 6. Maybe I should go take that 5, man. Let's look back at Bass again. Let's look at all of his stats. Okay. Yeah, I like visually, let's see, at least 6. Last 10. Let's look at the rest of his stats. Earned runs. There we go. That's the problem. He's gonna give you 2, at least 2, bro. And the Yankees get to him. They get to him. Looking at his last 5, he's letting up them runs. Averaging 4 in this. Ugh, okay. Hits allowed. There you go. At least 5, bro. Yankees can get to him. They're gonna get at least 4 off of him. But he's been giving up, a lot of hits. Um, a lot of hits, a lot of home runs. He been walking people like, man, he been kind of like horrible. But getting K's though, bro. But getting K's. All right. He is a 5 to 6 inning guy, sometimes 7, depends on how it's going. Hmm. But like I said, bro, he getting the K's. So I got him at 6. I'm sticking with it, bro. But you see the complete breakdown, I guess of why they have that line like that. It's like, yeah, he can get those Ks, but the Yankees can also get to him. So this is why we gamble. And this is just my interpretation. Go with what you feel. I'm just giving my, thoughts as I look at this and break it down. You know what I mean? That's what these projections are for. You know, maybe it'll help you with your decision. My indecision may be your confirmation, you know? Um, Last game, Texas, Kansas City. You got Merrill Kelly and Seth Lugo. Let's check them out. Merrill Kelly, line 4.5. Both of them 4.5. So let's check out Kelly first. Merrill. Okay, this must be EY. No. I put the- There we go. What's up with the search, bro? 4.5. Let's go over 4.5. Let's check it out. Look at the season, 64%. We slap filters on. Hmm, the filters look good. Season numbers look good. Last 20 looks good. Last 10 looks good. Everything looks good. Last 5. But what about the head to head? No head to head. Let's look at the recent starting pitcher stat lines. You got a lot of threes. You got some fours, but then right here, you know, your better teams, they're getting 5. Uh, Texas leader got 5. Kelly should get 5. It's Kansas City though. I go with that safe ass 4. Let's do it. No head to head, but I like that 4. Um, Earned runs, he'll get you 1. These hits, 4. Home runs, yeah, he can give up some. It's a stretch here where he's giving up 1 every game. Uh, Pitch count. He's a 6 inning guy. He'll walk you. Lugo. All right. Seth Lugo. Think, what did he do for me last time? I could tell just by looking at the strikeout thing if he sold for me or not. Yeah, he sold for me the last time. Look at this shit, bro. He had 2 his last outing. I was like, what the fuck, bro? 2 Ks, 6 earned runs, 6 hits, 2 home runs. Look at this, man. 2 home runs, 0, 2 home runs. All right. Lugo is giving up a home run today. Yeah, we don't like Lugo. Just off of these past 3 games, bro. I know it's the past 3. Matter of fact, he should be on the temporary ban list. He's not, but I'm putting him there, dog. Just off his last 3 performances, man. Fuck. Seth Lugo. Shit. With the exception though, because we are doing the live parlay build. He just so happened to be in it. I should fade his ass. All right, let's look at the season. Let's put it on 4.5 over 4.5. You look at the season numbers, 61%. You like slam dunk. Home games. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, let's look at the head to head. Head to head, he had 9. That was back in June. 1 earned run, 3 hits. He didn't let up a homer. Like I said, man, those earned runs, he let up 1, 3 hits, no home runs. Let's go back to strikeouts. All right. Got 9 against him. Look at his last 5 games, man. All right, look at the last 10. So it's telling me he's in a slump. It's recent. Okay, maybe no, it's no excuse with that Minnesota right there. I was gonna say maybe we give him, a pass with Toronto and Washington, but I don't know, bruh. All right, who is he facing? Texas. I'm gonna have to go with the head to head here. Texas is, you know what I mean? They could get to him, but he could get to them. His last 5 games have been shit. Well, these last 3, really. I think he gets 4. We rolling with 4. And we said Kelly. Where did I put Kelly at? Put him at 4. Or did I didn't jot it down. Did we go for? Did we go over Kelly yet? Yeah, we did. I didn't write it down. All right. 4. And that's gonna be it for the live parlay build. We're looking at plus 845 odds. Plug that in. And let's do a recap here. That matchup of the day. But I'll pick of the day here. It's a 2-leg. I'm going Scherzer and Sheehan over the parlay. You know, Scherzer, Sheehan, both over 5.5 for a plus 295 odds. Let's break it down. Why Scherzer and Sheehan? Well, Scherzer is facing Pittsburgh. Okay. Um, over 5.5, right? You look at his last 5, it's like, man, he only did it once, and that was against the Tigers. Look at his last 10, only a couple times. You look at the season for Scherzer, which there it is. Um, he had flashes of brilliance, but when I look at this, he's getting the Ks against teams he should. And you got the Tigers, the A's, and the Yankees. You know what I mean? He got 5 against Kansas City, 5 against the Dodgers, 3 against the Cubs. So Pittsburgh, they strike out Scherzer over. Sheehan, let's look up Sheehan. He's facing Colorado. All right. I'm looking at his season. He's another one with Scherzer, right? Not much to look at, but look at 5-5. There's no head-to-head against Colorado, but Colorado just beat the Dodgers yesterday. So I feel like they are angry. They want to, they're trying to like win that division. So they coming out swinging today. And I feel like Sheehan is going to get to them, you know. He will. If he's getting 5 against all these guys, he got 6 against the Angels. He'll get 6 against Colorado. So that's my logic. You know what I mean? Um, it's against teams they should get it against. Um, let's see, who performs, who don't perform. Um, I'm gonna plug this live parlay in. Uh, if you made it this far, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what you plan. Um, if you want access to all the picks, all the home run plays, and more, join the YouTube Tier 3 Executive Tier Dub Club. Link is in the description. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Good luck, and let's get this money.